What's up, guys? Iceman here. So, today I have a serious question to propose to you guys. Alright? Which is a better game? Diablo 4 or Diablo 3? Serious question. I'm curious what you guys have to say about it in the comments below. I remember I waited a long time for Diablo 3 to be released. Didn't that shit take like 12 years or something like that? And when it arrived, well, first off, there was the Inferno mode, which was hard as hell. Well, it was harder than hell. It was Inferno. And I got my ass kicked. I think I made it to Act 2 Inferno. And I couldn't get out of like the little desert area right outside of town. I was getting the shit kicked out of me. And I went into some little cave out in the desert. And I hid down in the cave because all the monsters from the mainland like were swarming me. So I went down into the cave and I'd come up for just a minute and they'd start beating the shit out of my character. And then I'd jump back down into the cave, caught my breath, took a healing potion, and went back out again and I'd get killed. But I mean, at least there was an element of challenge to it. But of course, that was all changed. It didn't take too long, and they reduced the Inferno mode and all that. And I played the game for another 600-700 hours. And all along, I was trying to convince myself that this was it. That this was the next Diablo game. And that Diablo 2 is just no more. Because this is the new Diablo. This is how you play Diablo now. But the problem is, I was wrong. Because I started to realize that the game was ass. Compared to Diablo 2 anyway. And it took me years to realize that people were even still playing Diablo 2. All of a sudden I'd start seeing videos on YouTube of guys making videos on Diablo 2. I was like, what? It's like, people are still playing that? So I logged back in, and I found myself playing again, and then of course I made my Diablo 2 channel. But, yeah, Diablo 3, it just didn't really, it felt like it wasn't really a Diablo game so much, and I think I was trying to convince myself that it was a great game. But then this comes along. What do you guys think about this game? Isn't it kind of weird how we don't even really know what act we're in? Like, you open up this big-ass map. Like, I was playing the campaign, and where the hell was Act 2 at? I couldn't even tell you. Is this it? You see what I'm saying? There's no separation. It's all just blended together all at once all the time. Kind of like what the Greater Rifts were in Diablo 3. Only this whole damn game's a Greater Rift. No, that's going a little bit too far. I don't think that's entirely the case. But it kind of all feels the same. You can just run through all this bullshit and there's no like vast distinction from what I remember. But yeah, which one do you think is a better game? Diablo 2 or Diablo 3? Of course, they put a lot of work into Diablo 3. They made a lot of nice refinements to where I'd almost go back every once in a while when the ladder, or the new season would begin, rather. And I'd play until I get the set. They start handing you the set with little Hadrig's gift thing. You just complete a couple challenges and they hand you the set. And the whole scheme is all built around the set. So once you got the set, it was pretty much game over. Then you just started trying to get your numbers a little higher on the set. And there wasn't much build diversity or anything like that if you wanted to do the Greater Rifts. Which I think was a lot of the problem as to why I quit that game. Whereas with Diablo 2, it didn't have that that pyramid difficulty scheme, so it really did allow a lot of other builds to flourish. But I know I covered some of this shit in my last video, but I mean, where does this game fit in? And do you think that with time, they're going to improve it in a way where it'll get your validation? These new implementations, assumingly. Like, we've heard about expansions, and we've already heard about Diablo 5, 6, and 7. But what about Diablo 4 in its current state? Some people think that they got ripped off. But some are still playing it and saying it's a pretty decent game. I just got my Necromancer level 50, and I didn't really feel like playing much after that. But I mean, this one now, for the Season 1, she's only level 27. So I think I might get her to 50 and start doing Tier 3, and maybe I'll find a unique or something, or at least there you'll have the champion monsters and all that, which are kind of fun when you see new monsters in the overworld. But that's another thing is, this overworld, it feels really bland, like just a destination to get somewhere real quick. Or not real quick is the kind of the problem, it's just to get somewhere eventually. It's like the whole point of the overworld is just to get over here to this thing, or get over here to this thing, or give it over here to this thing. And like, there's not too much shit in the overworld. It feels kind of empty. And yeah, they say that this game is less social than the other Diablo games. And hell, it's probably even less social than Diablo 3. But maybe there's hope. But yeah, I'm just curious, which one do you think is better, Diablo 3 or Diablo 4? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know the changes you think that they need to implement to maybe make this game a little better. Alright, I'm going to play a little bit more, make a couple more videos on it, see where I'm at with things. Gonna really bask on this shit for a minute and start to form a better opinion on this game. Again, my highest level character is only level 50 something, but I mean, everybody says that the end game is kind of ass anyway. So did I really miss out on too much? Let me know in the comments below. And like this damn video if you will, and more to come. Peace be with you.